Sir, I have a tea time, and just walks out. Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 155, where we talk golf, sports, and draw pictures.
Art class. We were
and all of those overlap at some point.
Hot Take Sports Podcast. That's where they all overlap.
Hot Take Sports Podcast. Hot Take Sports Podcast. I'm going first today. I am so tired for no reason at all, but long day at work. Decent day of practice. We got a night game at Lincoln View tomorrow, which is going to be a long drive, but it's okay because got work off on Wednesday. So
I'm playing under the lights is always worth it, even if we get destroyed. So
no, I'll let you know about that. What about you?
Doing pretty good. It's a Monday. Got a nice lift in after work today, and tomorrow's basically a screw off day, and then Wednesday we're golfing. So all I needed to do was get through this Monday, and it was going to be a pretty easy week after that. Yeah, pretty much just coasted.
By screw off day, you mean you're going to be fixing the roads for the tax-paying citizens?
No. Tomorrow we have our tomorrow we have even more of a screw off day. It is called our annual meeting that is held at the old Millstream building in Finley, and that's all we're doing all day. Is listening to a bunch of rich ODOT workers who are saying, we do a really good job at this, and you deserve this Smokehouse 101 catered in meal that we brought for you guys specifically today.
Sounds fire.
It does sound really good.
It's literally pain listening to any of them talk, but the food's good. This is dragging on too long. Clay, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm gassed too. I think I made my coffee too strong this morning. So I'm sitting in Air Force class and I'm like bouncing off the walls like, oh my God, what's going on? And now I'm just now starting to crash.
Brutal
So
timing.
Yeah, but it's been a good day still. I was productive for the most part. And yeah. Isaac, how are you?
I'm doing good. Pretty much get my internship by myself this week.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was just going on vacation.
Nice.
And you're still not golfing with the boys?
It's not because of his internship.
It is a little bit.
All right.
I do have it in the morning.
Their schedule.
Oh, he did it to himself now.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I do have it in the morning. 9 to 10 in class.
You don't want to drive to Ottawa,
Disgusting.
play the first hole, and go back?
Disgusting. I'll just text your mom tonight. Be like, hey, tell Isaac he's not allowed to go to class on Wednesday.
If you can convince her, go ahead.
I'll text her right now.
Just
Is it
going.
okay if Isaac comes to golf with me for my 22nd birthday gift? Straight up, just say that, and then she. Can you imagine her? Yes. I'm like,
And she's like,
If she says yes, I will go.
I'm sending the text right now. I'll read it to you before I send it.
Isaac's being a bit.
It's exactly what I started with.
Your son.
oh, well, she'd be the one that'd be like, yeah.
It's not gonna work.
As a
Brittany,
birthday
how you
gift for
doing?
Leo and I, can Isaac skip class and come golfing with us Wednesday?
We ride. I'm doing good. Leadhead season ended yesterday. They finished 69 and 80.
Nice.
The year on a win.
Nice.
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 Legitimately, the team literally wanted to win the last game, so that could be their record.
As
So
it should.
yeah, just your standard. Yeah, it's went to a 4 baseball team. Yeah, kind of weird. Just kind of filling work now for the next couple of weeks till all the season starts.
We ride.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think we have a really good squad this year. Hopefully we
You've had a really good squad every year you've been there.
won.
They were very good
Yep.
last year, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, B-Hawk was like a stud.
Conference final.
He's been a stud.
Oh, is it?
But this team is definitely going to be better than last year.
I love you, B-Hawk.
There's a very real chance that it's not, but I think it is. I think it's a better team. But yeah.
Look at Isaac over there texting his mom saying, "Don't tell him I can golf."
No, she texted me.
What'd she say?
Nope.
No,
text say.
no, legitimately.
Text her back.
Come on,
You're
mom.
behind my back.
Come on,
Boom.
mom.
Why are you booing?
What?
He's on a different planet, right?
Yep.
We're booing Isaac.
I'm
Well, we
tired.
tried. I've exhausted all my options. Oh man. All right, where do we start?
Before we dive into the subjects people actually care about, Rockies legend Charlie Blackmon has announced his retirement.
Dang.
Oh,
That's
what a
tough.
G.
The guys of our childhood are retiring, and it's kind of making me sad.
Paul
I
Goldschmidt's
was thinking
next.
about that with football yesterday too. Most of the guys that we grew up watching are gone now.
Yeah, and some of them think that they can actually, broadcast football games. Eli Manning. Oh,
Dude, the Manning cast.
Called out Eli Manning and not Tom Brady.
Dude,
Brady
Tom
sucks.
Brady.
Clay,
Well, yeah,
did
he's
you
on
hear
his
him?
knees.
The Manning cast is good. I like how they break down stuff.
Oh, so you're not gonna play him? You spent all last year blaming me. I see.
I just like the
Well,
breaking
I
down
do.
instead.
I
I'm
think
saying they're
Manning
good.
Cast is stupid, but he's entitled to his opinion. Tom Brady's just terrible.
Yeah, Tom Brady sucks. Tom
Yeah.
Brady literally he grades throws. He goes, "That was an A+ ball there." I'm like, "Wow, thanks, Tom. It was a completed pass, so it should be an A+."
Brady, the joke was right here. I had to. It was right there.
He's entitled to opinion. You're just an idiot.
That's diabolical.
Oh, that was fantastic.
I hate you.
But literally yesterday, Tom Brady was getting flamed yesterday on Twitter because he said something like, "How fast? Who did the Cowboys? Oh, how fast is Lamar Jackson? Fast." And like everybody lost their minds on Twitter, like, "Great in-depth analysis, dipshit." Like, what are we doing here?
Well, the main color commentators can only do one of two things. They either glaze Patrick Mahomes constantly or they suck. So far, everybody's right in those two boats. Or both.
Tony's
Yeah.
pretty good. People just don't like how sometimes he talks about things.
I like Tony when he's not glazing Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't know, Jim. Going on big time play here.
It looked pretty Mahomes, Jim.
Whoa, that was Chris.
I've heard both ways.
I don't know. I don't listen to football. I literally chose the WNBA playoffs over the 4:00 game yesterday.
I'd flame you, but I mean, I understand.
I had
those
more
games
fun.
were really none of those games were good until the last 2 minutes of the Cowboys game.
I had more fun watching the Lynx try to blow their game against Phoenix than I did watching Cardinals Lions.
No, that's fair.
That game was pain.
It honestly was.
Shout out to Feast. Reigning second place in MVP because you can't catch Asia Wilson.
I thought it was a Jaya Wilson, like AJ''A.
That's Asia.
Is Asia?
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically said like the country, but
Yep.
It's just
But it's A''J''A.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. That's interesting.
Yep.
Just like Nafisha
Nafisa.
dropping like a 30 bomb or something, a double.
38. Just 30 at halftime, 23 at halftime.
Yeah, when you did that,
23
I'm like,
at
what is he watching? I'm like, oh, the only one on the link. Dude,
Yeah.
damn shame. The only game I probably would have watched was the Indiana Fever game.
Yeah,
And
they-
that was
they
the
got
first game, I
dominated, though.
believe. And they got, it was like
Caitlin Clark
69
played
nice to
bad.
like 80 something.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark played bad. She was like 2 of 13 from 3 or something like
I
that.
saw her stats. It was
2 of
great.
13.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was an off night. I don't think it was that bad. I think it was
It was
like
her
4.
first
I think it was like 4 of 17. Like, I mean, 2 more makes for 4 more misses. But
Well, I think 4 of 17 was from the field. I think 2 of 13 was her 3-point percentage.
I bet you
maybe,
come
I don't
game
know.
2 come back.
Oh yeah,
Are they
she'll-
best of
she'll-
5?
she'll be better. Best
Or
of 3 in
3?
the first round.
Okay.
Then I think it's best of 5 the rest of the way.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Lynx are getting a bunch of heat because in their post game interview they were like, "What do you guys think Diana Taurasi's going to do after the season? Who's 42 and still in the league?" All right, now.
15 seconds. I wanted to see how long it would take you guys to notice.
Anyways,
That's so much better than I think. Feel bonito.
it's still facing the wrong direction. It's a great box.
We'll give you a great box, but it wasn't that
Oh.
box.
The drawback. Clayton, the challenge beforehand was if you can draw a box that Isaac would come golfing with us.
Yeah, and we
Heretofore,
both drew boxes
I
just
have
as well as he
drawn,
did.
I've drawn a box, and arguably it's better than his, but he's still disagrees.
As a man who backed out of buying
Neither are
a
you.
soccer ticket right after saying he would, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, just long enough for the guy to spend the money, and then he was like, "Nah, just kidding."
Yeah, the man wanted to be gay with the homies anyway, bro. So
Crazy.
It's okay. Patrick's got me.
Patrick does have you.
can this go in the fridge?
He left me on red, but he's got it.
Nope, it can go on the bad board. Good bad board.
Okay, so really quick. So football real quick. We got 2 Monday Night Football games coming on. Carson just texted me. He goes, bro, Keon Coleman hasn't even seen the field. And I just traded him Keon Coleman because he's like, I wanted the upside.
I was gonna say
Crazy.
Kincaid has a 20-yard catch, and James Cook had 11 points.
Yeah. Even
6
though,
minutes in.
yeah. I'm gonna flame you so rough from your conversation with me at 10:59 p.m. last night, you absolute dumbass.
I asked him if I should bench my team.
He goes,
So that way I don't get negative points.
he goes,
In fairness, my kicker does currently have -1. So
No, he
it was
goes-
a fair
no,
conversation.
he tells me, he goes, so I have like 3 players to play and Peyton doesn't have anything else left. I said, okay. He goes, I'm up by like 8 points. And I'm like,
I'm up
okay.
by 1 point.
And I'm like, okay. And he goes, do I just bench my entire team?
No,
And
then
then
go for the
hoping-
point differential.
That's what I'm trying to
And
do.
he goes, or
Yeah.
do I just hope, that all 3 of my players don't go for negative points? I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I'm trying to go to bed. This is the conversation we're
Bro,
having.
you should have screenshotted that so he could get gold star in the group chat because that is
Bro.
crazy.
Leo, did you see the dynasty league though? Both of my kickers got -5 this week.
Brady.
That's crazy.
I haven't
I-
looked at that.
Well,
it
I'm
won't
playing
let
with
me
this
change-
week. If both my kickers, well, it's because it's best ball.
Yeah, it won't let you change.
Yeah, it's because it's best ball. It automatically
Which
subs your best
therefore-
lineup.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like on my bench, I had like 2 20-point scorers, which is quote unquote best lineup. I'm like, whatever.
The league is literally built just so you don't have to pay attention to it.
Well, I didn't realize it was best ball until I was too late. So
Yeah, I almost just left as soon as I saw that I couldn't move players around. I'm like, this is pretty boring.
Yeah.
well, it did let me move players in the past. So I don't know why they changed the best ball score. Yeah, but yeah, no, I had two kickers get -5 in that league. So I was actually a little concerned for a minute. Because Tyler Bass is known to be gotten goal.
That'd be all right. Anyways, they asked the Lynx best player what they thought Tarasi was going to do. And she said something along the lines of, well, hopefully we end her career on Wednesday. And it's been blown so far out of proportion. Like, it was just a joke. And, I mean, yeah, it's been blown up and it's really funny.
Can't make jokes in 2024.
It's entertaining. I'm enjoying it and I hope it happens.
That's fair.
Would you put that screenshot I just sent in the Hot Take Sports group chat into the NFL one?
Why can't you put it in the footage?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know what group chat he meant.
Oh, yeah, I would have put it in the NFL group chat for sure.
Yeah.
Should we run through the scores from this week?
So bad.
What?
Should we run through the scores from this week?
Fantasy or NFL?
NFL.
NFL, they don't care about our fantasy league.
No one
That's
does.
We'll talk about our own fantasy matchups, I guess, if we really want to.
Yeah.
Sure.
So to kick us off, Jets beat the Patriots 24-3. Giants beat the Browns 21-15. Eagles beat the Saints 15-12.
Leave it to the
Vikings beat the
Browns to make the
Texans.
Giants look good at football.
Dude, what the hell? I put money on them.
That was a bad choice, dude. I'd never
No,
bet.
it's the New York Giants who were so bad.
And our offense.
You know who quarterbacks our team, right? You know.
Yes, Deshaun molesting Watson. Yes, I know who it is, but I figured he'd be better than Daniel Jones.
That, no.
Athletic
Bold of you
freak
to
Daniel
assume.
Jones.
Apparently bagged a hot girlfriend, apparently.
Yeah.
Vikings beat the Texans 34-7. Broncos beat the Buccaneers 26-7. Packers beat the Titans 30-14. Colts beat the Bears 21-16. Steelers beat the Chargers 20-10. Seahawks beat the Dolphins 24-3. Panthers beat the Raiders 36-22. Rams beat the Niners 27-24. Lions beat the Cardinals 20-13. Ravens beat the Cowboys 28-25. Chiefs beat the Falcons 22-17. Jaguars are down to the Bills 12-0 right now, and the Commanders play the Bengals later tonight.
12-0.
13
must have
now.
just scored.
They just,
It's 13.
Kincaid just scored a touchdown.
Oh,
Don't you have Kincaid?
income?
I'm so glad he didn't score negative fantasy points, Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
idiot.
Wow.
You're so dumb, Brady.
I
That is
do
the
not believe
dumbest
you.
logic I've ever heard before.
At 11 o'clock, too, out of all times. Like, you should know at 11 o'clock when you start thinking about that stuff, it's just a bad idea. Just don't text anybody.
Yeah.
Just wait till the morning, think it, and you're like, oh, yeah, good thing I didn't send that. Here we
Brady's
go.
the only person that I know that every time he has a bad idea, he has to tell somebody he had a bad idea. Instead of just being like, no, I should probably keep that one to myself. That doesn't need to be out there. Brady has to be like, guys, guess what?
I've started saying stuff before, and I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you get like, even if you get like halfway through the text, you go, no, it's for the best not to.
Delete. Yeah, but
I live here by myself. I gotta tell somebody. How you feeling? Just
hey,
got here, but now you're gone.
talk to the mirror.
You decided to leave me, so I have no one.
Yeah, and I'm saving a crap ton of money.
Yeah,
by
you
doing
are.
it.
Yeah, welcome to the club. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club.
Holy stolen.
I got made fun of for the man too, and you get to do that.
I texted him that the other day. Now he's using it. Stolen valor.
You also texted me.
It's
that
not
other
Valor.
stuff.
It's
Say Valor.
Stolen
We're
valor.
talking about
Valor.
ducks now.
Valor.
That walked out the loaded.
All right, I only had 1 year of college. I don't know what that means.
Can't do that. Oh, hey, guess what? Chiropractor for my hips.
Hey, good. Guess what?
It's not till Monday, but
You know why your hip hurt? Your knee and hips hurt? Because you're old and you're going to turn older tomorrow.
that was unnecessary, but fair.
Me a week behind you.
Anyways.
You're old. Oh, God, my bad.
Like what?
Shut up. It's a touchy
Hey.
subject for this
Yeah,
couch.
literally. Give him a bad for that.
Nah,
I brought up PTSD.
It's okay. You can make fun of my elbows all day.
It's
It's
hurting.
okay.
It's hurting right now. Like I can put salsa in this still.
all right. Anyways,
Shit.
shout out to Caleb Williams for going 33 of 52 for 363.
And still losing.
We don't have to talk about the 2 picks, and we don't have to talk about them losing. We do have to talk about wide receiver 1 DJ Moore, though. 1 catch for -6 yards.
Yes.
He is pissed off.
Brutal.
Oh,
That's what he gets for
that's-
going to the Bears.
It was a
He
Yeah.
didn't have a choice.
Oh,
it said it was a
Don't
rush.
matter.
that was a rush for me.
Yeah, it was a rush for -6. Yeah.
I thought he had like 97.
Yeah. Because on sleeper, that's what it told me.
Oh, you're right. You got me.
'Cause I was like-
he had 8 for 78. Never mind.
Well,
never
like,
mind.
I was gonna say, I'm like 12 targets still.
No, if we're gonna talk about a one on that
looked
team,
good though.
that's true.
6 for 112.
We gotta talk about the fact that there's not a single rookie quarterback that has thrown a passing TD yet.
Overrated.
Hey, Jane
That's
Daniels
wrong.
plays tonight. All right, give him a break.
Caleb Williams threw.
Jay
one.
Daniels throws the ball. less
Didn't
than
Bo
most.
Nix throw one too?
He threw into Roma Dunze.
Oh, that's right. He did finally do it. Well,
Two
through
this week.
2.5 weeks, no one did it.
Bo Nix rushed for 1. I don't know if
Yeah, I
did
think
throw
he
for one?
got.
Yeah,
I
Bo
thought
Nix
I'm that said they won.
But that was last week. I don't know about this week.
Oh, his rushing one was this
Yeah,
week.
he had a rushing one as well.
Yeah,
Did you see
I
the-
think he had-
you guys
he had a
rank
rush.
it.
I think he had a passing one.
Did you
I could be wrong.
Bo Nix had a rushing touchdown last week too, because I think I was at a restaurant.
two things about the Broncos? One, did you see Bo Nix's escape move to get like a 20-yard gain?
Nope.
It
No.
was absolutely diabolical. Number two, did you see the post game when they were talking in their locker room?
It was just
It
fog,
looked like
smoke
no, it looked
everywhere.
like they were rolling up with freaking
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg in there. I'm like, they're not in Denver,
Yeah.
are they?
Yeah, they were showing all the different locker rooms and like post game talk. You can't see anything. In
Sean
Denver,
Payton
so
was
I
the
like,
worst one talking. Like I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Probably because he was high.
So like,
Bo Nix was 25 of 36 for 216. Does it? No TDs, no picks.
would they be? I forget.
Tampa. They
That was
dropped
impressive. They killed Tampa.
Yeah. Weird year in the NFL, man.
So yeah, sorry. There is one singular passing TD so far by a rookie quarterback.
2.
Did Caleb have 2?
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Who got the second one?
DJ Moore had 1. Roma didn't say the other. I think.
All right, well there are 2.
I don't
My
know.
bad.
DJ Moore had it.
He did not. Oh, at least it wasn't this week.
I
Maybe
mean,
I
Maybe
think
Big
Cole Kmet caught it. See, still.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, because
Center.
Cole Kmet had 97 yards.
Yeah, because some guy was crying on Jake Ferguson's sleeper post. He was like, He's like, I played him over Cole Kmet. I'm like, Cole Kmet finally had one good game and you're crying about it? And then Ferguson still had like 18 fantasy points.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can go cry.
I played
your own
Laporta over Dallas Goddard. And he got hurt twice. So.
Yeah, Dallas Goddard absolutely balled because Devontae Smith went down.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dallas got it.
And
Like,
there was
oh
no
my
AJ
God.
Brown.
Him and Lane Thomas both got concussions in that game.
Who did Devontae and Lane Thomas?
Mm-hmm.
That's brutal. Cowboy dub.
Yeah.
L for my fantasy. Well,
But I got Saquon's.
Yeah.
Good.
that
Saquon looks so much better than I ever imagined he'd be on that team.
Saquon literally carries that offense.
He has
now.
hope.
I
They
thought
have
it
other
was
people they have to
going to
worry
be
about.
very similar to how they've done it years past, which I guess I shouldn't have done because I figured they would probably use him the same way that the Ravens had used Henry the first 2 weeks. Like, oh, like we'll give you the ball when we're up, but we're actually going to throw the ball and use Jalen Hurts on the ground. No, Saquon is the offense.
They don't want to throw the ball that much with Jalen Hurts.
No,
He's been like
Jalen
that.
Hurts is not that great. So you know how? So beforehand, he had Swift, he had AJ Brown, he had Devontae Smith. He just had crutches. Now he's got a full-on motorized wheelchair. His name's Saquon Barkley, which makes him a lot
The
better.
motorized wheelchair goes pretty fast.
Yeah. And his defense
Alright.
also helped out when he had a fumble loss and an interception before halftime, and it was 0-3 at halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
the
offense-
Eagles finally stopped Derek Carr.
Yeah, the Saints came back down to earth.
Yeah, and the only like big Eagles play was a broken 65-yard touchdown run by Saquon Barkley. They like, and we'll take a game break. Here she is.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Barkley for 65 yards. I'm like,
Leave it to the
Save
game
my
that the Saints only scored 12 points for Chris Olave to finally get involved.
Of course.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, but the true MVP of the week.
Sam Darnold?
Nope. The Red Rifle, baby.
That's, oh, yeah. that's
first
right.
quarterback this year to throw for 300 plus passing yards and 3 touchdowns.
He's coming for Sam Darnold.
Literally,
NFL passing
first in
game.
MVP.
Who also
voting
might
right
be
now.
out, right?
Huh?
Sam Darnold.
They still will be good.
Will
Same
be good.
Darnold.
Good, because I put in a whatchamacallit for him.
Waiver
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I already claimed Derek Carr. I've already staked Tua once many times.
Well, I have Tua and Anthony Richardson. Richardson hasn't run the ball since week 1.
That's
The
fair.
AR looks bad after week 1 for no reason. He
He's
made
just not
he
running.
made a hell of a throw
He's an
last
athlete.
yesterday, and then he got to the goal line and threw it in like quadruple coverage, and it wasn't even close to the one receiver in the area. It was right to the closest guy to him.
The one reason I couldn't believe that he was the 4th overall pick. He either runs or he throws it really far. There's there's no short to mid range game.
About
Yeah.
5 years ago, that was like peak interest in the NFL.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
oh my God, cannon and speed. I love you.
Well, watch
Josh
play
Take all of
Florida
my money. That's exactly what they probably thought. And now Josh Allen doesn't even run that much
Smaller and
because he's
more
been a
athletic.
positive game script since week 1.
True. Those look really good.
Yeah, I got back-to-back notifications. Richardson had a 40-yard pass and a 44-yard pass. And I was like, oh, we might have a chance this week. That's 80 yards on 2 plays. Nah, I had like 8 fantasy points. I'm like, all right, sick.
Bro either throws deep or runs. There's no difference.
But he's not running.
Which is usually like perfect for fantasy football.
Exactly.
What did they play? They played the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, Bears.
And they won.
I think the Bears run defense. Oh,
Shout out to
yeah,
Trey
they did.
Sermon, though. Trey Sermon got a tutty.
True.
Yeah.
Their running defense, Jonathan Taylor had 23 rushes for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do it.
I'd say that's relatable, but it's relatable.
The Bears were supposed to have a good
So,
defense.
so you can say it's relatable.
I'm saying we're basically the same as Bears.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
At this point, yeah.
Ooh.
Until
Well,
I
hey.
see us hold someone under 120 yards rushing,
Well, hey,
I'd
just
say we're pretty terrible.
look at it this way. You have the same record as the San Francisco 49ers,
That doesn't make me feel better. I hate
the Cleveland Browns, and the New England Patriots.
That
So
doesn't-
we're all in the
that
same spot.
Doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah, no, that's
Everybody's together,
Is
baby.
the best team out of those 3.
Well, the bar is kind of low.
Well, yeah, and it's a crippled 49ers team, so
really crippled.
it's better defense. So it's
McCaffrey-
like playing pee-wee football every Sunday.
McCaffrey just went over to Germany for a specialist.
Va.
What he said.
I still think my favorite thing so far, though, is Will Levis has had a really dumb looking picture every week.
Yep.
3 for 3. So Some guy
Bro's
goes,
making his case
"Wait."
for the meme Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
What can
he
he
goes,
say?
"Bro, wait, I found this week's picture."
He's
I'm
got,
like,
he's got the mayo. He's got the
I
pictures.
think Bro is going to be like the first induction like the next week Hall of Fame.
Put him on your note.
we'll just do an
For the
emergency
future.
meeting and
Oh, there is no. Will Levis has been on the mind for a while. For the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Did you hear what he
for-
just said?
For me, Hall of Fame is what I
He said, no, Will Levis has been on the
I
mind.
didn't say it like that.
Yeah, you did.
All right. Which one of you clowns wants to talk about their game first? Their team's game.
mine's short. All
So
right.
is mine.
So
Let me get out of the way.
Cowboys lost 25-28. The score is very generous. We were down 28-6, start of the fourth quarter, and we scored with 9 minutes left. We got an onside kick, and then we proceeded to go down and score another touchdown. And then our defense got a 3-and-out, and then we scored another touchdown, and we kicked a field goal, and it was 25-28. And it was 3rd and 5, and before the 2-minute warning, we had one timeout left, and they go play action, and Lamar Jackson has a wide open wide receiver because for some reason Trayvon Diggs was playing off a quarter mile. Like we were up 3. But yeah, long story short, we didn't stop them. And then we had another chance to stop them after the 2-minute warning. It was a read option between Lamar Jackson and Justice Hill, and for some ungodly reason, we thought Justice Hill was the next coming of Christian McCaffrey, and we all crashed on him. And Lamar Jackson ran for the 5 yards with ease and they got the dub. All in all, defense sucked ass. Dak actually put up a really good game. He had just under 400 yards and 3 total touchdowns.
It's nuts.
And in the presser, Dak said that we have to offensively be better because to beat those teams, you have to expect to at least put up 30. He continues to take the bullets for the most struggling and heinous defense since 2019.
What a guy.
I am now finished.
Why did your team just play with that much urgency the whole game?
You know, I asked myself that when I was watching on Stream East, risking my IP address once again.
Risking my IP.
And then
Hey,
I
it's
love,
already gone, bro.
I know, I love how it just turned on to the Fox game because like the Lions game was so like it was just over.
Yeah, wasn't much happening there.
Yeah. And then they switched it over to the freaking Rams and Niners game, and we watched Colby Parkinson, the backup tight end for the Rams, draw like a 40-yard pass interference, and then they just kick the field goal and win the game, and then they go to commercial, and then they go back to the desk and talk, and they're like, "Well, there's actually a game still going." I said, "Yeah, turn it on." They turned it on and
Yes,
watched the
please.
last 2 minutes on the TV, and some few choice words were said, and I was angry. And then 5 minutes later, I ate dinner, and I was fine because I'm like, you know what? It's just how it is. And I just said, I'm like, you know, at this point, I would have rathered us lose by like 30. I'd rather us just lose 28-6 because then I would have just been like, oh, there's no hope. But when we got the onside kick and scored again in like a minute and a half from the 2 scores, I'm like, I hate you guys. I texted Brady.
I was gonna say Leo and I have exchanged some good football answers.
I texted him and I said, I hate them.
That's how you know he's a
He's
Cowboys
like-
fan. He got his hopes
he's like-
back up.
Yeah, he's like, it's just like golf. You hit that one good shot that keeps you coming back. I said, no. Whereas this takes years off my life, whereas golf just takes money.
Oh, Cowboys might be taking
Football
both,
takes
but
money
anyway.
too.
Yeah, they'll eventually take money, but sons of bitches. All right, now I'm done.
I'll go. 'cause
And
there's
another
stuff.
thing.
There's 2 good talks. I'll go.
Yeah, Mike Zimmer sucks.
Yeah, they can go. They can go
Uh,
after the break.
Yeah. So Patriots got absolutely demolished on Thursday Night Football.
Understandable.
Pain,
Yeah.
suffering. But the ED Alex Van Pelt decided to abandon the run after the first drive against a bottom 7 run defense in the league.
He wasn't getting anything going.
Hey, man.
Well, yeah, but when you're also decide, oh yeah, we're gonna go pass heavy all of a sudden, you're trying to,
Why would you not? You have Jacoby Brissett.
because you're
You-
chasing down the Jets down 7-0 on the second drive of the game. They just establish the run because that's how you've been closed in the first 2 games. You won a game by establishing the run. Instead, Ramondre Stevenson doesn't even have 10 carries, as to where he averages like 18 and over 100 each or across the first 2 games.
I will say,
It was
under.
good. What?
I will say, you faced like the best Aaron Rodgers looked in a long
Well,
time. He looked real good in that pocket and running. I'm
I
like,
was so mad he kept spreading the ball around though. I was like, just throw it to Garrett. please."
Lazard had the first touchdown, and I'm like, man, there was like a
So-
2% chance of me. Was like, I bet Lazard scores the first touchdown. Like maybe just
Gotta follow.
maybe
the hunch,
Rodgers
man.
blows the other Achilles though, so I'm not gonna put any money.
Gotta follow the hunch.
The podcast I listen to, it's like a podcast network. So like there's one for each team. And they like every Thursday they do
Do it.
every Thursday they do crossovers. So like the two hosts get together and like go over the game and stuff. I guess Aaron Rodgers like really figured stuff out in the spread offense at the end of the game against the Titans in week 2. So I was like, all right, well, probably getting cooked. See if we'll establish the run. Yeah, we got absolutely demolished.
You got one of those two things.
We still have yet to throw over 150 passing yards in the game.
Drake May season, baby. Is it time?
He
played in that game.
did get in at the end of the game, but
Obviously, I'm talking
it's-
about starting.
no.
Yep.
Yeah.
We gave up 7 sacks. It's not done.
It's time.
I'd started
Throw them in.
earliest
No,
I'd
who you guys
started
play
in
this
3
week?
weeks.
San Francisco. It's not time.
Perfect time.
Oh no, it's not.
Put him in.
Into the
Trial
fire.
by fire, baby. He'll figure it
He's
out.
injured.
I'm picking. He's
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's dealing with the ribs, I believe.
Who?
They played yesterday.
Place to do that.
Bosa played and Kittle was out yesterday.
Yeah, both of them played yesterday.
Yeah, Kittle, Debo, and McCaffrey were all out, and then Ayuk went down. Is that what
No,
happened?
Brandon Ayuk was just bad.
No, he just didn't do anything.
He just
Yeah, he didn't
Lamar
not
Jennings
play.
was-
He was
That's
just
right,
bad.
because I'm playing against Brandon Ayuk.
No, I'm a big proponent for second half of the season. Drake May put him in week 9 against the Titans.
So we can get cooked by Will Levis. That'll make it feel good.
That'd be so funny.
The only 0-3 team in football.
Doesn't matter.
the battle.
Because we still play the Jets. We still play the Dolphins yet before week 9.
Play him in that game.
We play 40. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I'm in for week 6 or whatever it is in Miami.
Definitely play.
Because now that Tua is going to be out that far, we actually have a chance.
Jalen Ramsey's
Just two
2
weeks.
No, you're
back,
gonna get
or
a
is he
Snoop
just
Huntley
done, though?
sighting. You're gonna lose.
A what?
A scoop only.
Snoop Huntley.
Stop saying Snoop for the love of God.
Is he winning MVP?
It is Tyler
Yes.
Huntley.
Yell into the microphone.
Why'd you take your fuzzy thing off?
So really glad with it on. That sounded a lot better without it, but now I'm yelling. I'm deaf.
Idiot.
Dumbass.
I will literally RKO you through a TV.
Fight
Do
right now
it.
in intermission.
Fight,
I
fight,
would love
fight,
to see
fight,
it.
fight,
Fight.
fight.
During intermission.
They'll fight during the break, which is happening right now. And when we come back, we'll finish talking about the Browns and other sports and stuff.
But yeah.
Now we're back. Second half of the podcast, we will start with the Browns game. Which one of you depressed Browns fan wants to go first?
No.
You want me to start so you
Yeah,
can shit on me?
You might as well go for it so I can correct the stuff you get wrong.
All right.
Dang.
How do I start this?
You just did.
I don't know. You only had like 24 hours prepared, though. So
I know. First of all, 3 injuries on the offensive line, not helpful.
not a good start.
No.
No, not great.
Deshaun, not all his fault, but there's passes that he should have made. Cedric Tillman, catch the ball, please.
Yeah. Hit him right in the numbers on that last play.
Defense looked okay first half, better second half. Yeah, go from there, Clayton.
Yeah, so I actually spent part of the break looking this up because I saw this yesterday. We started the game with Jed Wills at left tackle, Joel Bitonio at left guard, Ethan Posick at center, Wyatt Teller at right guard, and DeJuan Jones at right tackle. Well, DeJuan Jones got benched for poor play. And granted, the Giants
Hold
put
up, let me
7
correct you on that. He did not get benched for poor play. It was for injury.
Then why did he go back into the game, genius?
Because James Hudson got hurt, so it forced DeJuan Jones back in.
No,
to
I
play
swear
through
DeJuan
injury.
Jones got benched for poor play because he kept getting cooked.
Wait, calm down. Everyone was just bad.
It could be both.
All we know,
I don't
This
know.
is, guys, you got to remember, this is the same guy who said DTR was like the GOAT because he beat the Steelers. So.
All right, I don't know if I go that far, but
I think
That's
it's
basically
come
what
from
he said.
inside the
Anyway.
building.
This is from the Tony Grossi, Browns analyst.
Oh, Tony Bruce. Yeah, you're done.
Why do you yell so much for no reason?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
By the end of the game, we had Batonio playing left tackle. Posic was playing left guard. Nick Harris was at center. Zach Zinner was playing right guard, and DeJuan Jones was playing right tackle. He had come back into the game. Those are the only 5 healthy offensive linemen on the Browns roster right now. That's it.
That's brutal. Bring Miles
That's
Garrett
not. That's less than
injured.
ideal,
Never
as
mind,
some
he got
would
hurt.
say. So, we just couldn't stop. We just couldn't stop their front seven. Like it really was that simple. They kept getting to Deshaun, and when they weren't getting to Deshaun, they were pressuring him enough to where he was making bad throws that he probably would have made bad even if he didn't have any pressure. But he wasn't. The couple throws he did have that were good examples hit Cedric Tillman right between the numbers that would have converted a 4th down. He dropped it.
Like
Like,
Corey
cut
Coleman
it.
style dropped it.
Yeah, cut
Pretty
him.
much.
Cut him. It's over. You're useless. If you can't catch the ball, we need you to catch the ball. Get out. We'll bring DPJ back.
I hope
don't
we
need
do.
you.
You guys just have a bad run of 3rd round wide receivers.
Yeah. Had a bad
Um,
run of picking wide receivers in the draft the last couple
Yeah.
couple years.
At least Amari Cooper looked good finally.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
He had a good bounce back week. Another thing I want to bring up is Kevin Stefanski, Clayton Zayat.
You got to give up play calling, dude. Like it's bad now. You can't line up. I don't care if Jameis Winston got stuffed on 3rd and 1. Send him back out there and run it again. Who cares? You can't line up in shotgun on a 4th and 1 when your offensive line has been getting dicked on all day.
Yeah, and then
It's
Watson. I'm good. Here's my rant. And then Watson had his tight end wide open to throw, and he doesn't throw it. And he says, "Oh, I'm going to run instead." Oh, like Patrick Starr. What?
Star.
That all right.
Hey, don't do my boy Patrick like that.
Bumper.
You trip
But
Not too
No, 4.
yeah,
Did you guys know?
Wait out.
Did you guys know that every time Patrick like flips to like smart Patrick, he has teeth? I kid you not. Anytime Patrick is saying something that's actually like legit and smart, he has teeth. And then he can switch right back to being dumb and he has no teeth.
I want
It's
a full
crazy.
slideshow presentation by next week.
I might have to find. I swear
Saturdays. Play in.
I have 3 weeks till I
Do
start that.
you have any more on the Browns?
Unfortunately. See if I can
no,
look through my
really.
license, but-
We play. Who do we play next week?
The Raiders.
That's right. We
Who
play
just
Vegas,
lost to
who's coming off a
Carolina.
bad loss, so
Yeah,
at
that's a
least
gotta
that's
be-
good. But like, we need offensive line needs to get healthy. Ken Dorsey needs to start calling our plays, and Deshaun Watson needs to remember how to play football.
I don't know. I feel like it's the mixture of Ken Dorsey's play calling and Stefanski's. I feel like we should fire him and actually go hire the Patriots coordinator back and just pay him a crap ton and go trade a 1st-round pick for Bill Callahan.
Are you talking about Van Pelt?
Yes.
Kevin Stefanski calls our plays. Ken Dorsey doesn't call our plays.
I know, but it's the Ken Dorsey offense, though.
Not really. Not really. Ken
Whatever
Dorsey
it is,
does-
it's not working.
Right.
It doesn't matter what kind of offense he's running if Kevin calls the plays. It does not matter. Kevin Stefanski needs to give up play calling for a week and let's see how it goes.
So real talk. And Clay, I want you to answer first. What happens if you guys lose to Gardner Minshew this week?
You got to bench Deshaun in my
Trade
mind.
for him.
I mean,
Oh, sorry, I forgot his real talk. My bad.
We have a
What'd you
good
say?
consultant in the building who we should
he said
hire.
trade for Minshew.
Dang, let the boy finish. Yeah, I said trade for him.
Might as well, yeah.
Fire Stefanski and make Mike Vrabel that coach.
Hey, it's my bad.
Because if this continues, it wouldn't surprise me if we fired Stefanski and made Vrabel the coach.
Isn't he your How did they word it?
The
Assistant to the regional manager.
yeah, basically,
Yeah,
He
Wasn't funny.
he's a consultant,
he's like a special assistant. I think might be his
Yeah.
title.
right?
like you're on the staff,
he's
but at the
special.
same time you're like,
quick, make a job for him. A special assistant.
you're our scout / everything else. Okay.
I
I
wouldn't.
think Jason Kelsey's a offensive line consultant. I don't know if that's a real thing, but
No,
If-
you guys can hire Bill Belichick next year. It's fine. Bring it back.
You don't know how many things I've seen on Twitter for that right now.
I've seen some.
I feel
things
like you on Twitter is more dangerous than me on Twitter.
I've seen things
On the Browns side, yes, it is.
I guess my parting before we move into college football, my parting thought is you can definitely tell we're missing Bill Callahan right now, our former offensive line coach.
Yes,
Definitely can tell.
I've seen a lot of things. It's like go trade a first round pick for Bill Callahan back.
I thought Bo Callahan was a fictional kid.
He meant Bill. That's fine.
You get Bo.
Bill Callahan, genius.
Bo Callahan almost was a Brown. That is true.
Yes.
Yeah, we need Bill Callahan
Monte
back.
back no matter what.
And we're not giving up a first round pick for him. Sorry, dude. It's not.
There's a lot of Browns fans that would right now.
You're an idiot if you think we need to give up our first round pick for the 4th straight year. You are the dumbest person I've ever met if you actually believe that.
Well, have you met some of your fan base?
What? Yeah, one of them's sitting right to your right.
I know.
He didn't say he thinks that. He said some people.
It's more than just I.
Isaac, do you think we should trade a first round pick to get Bill Callahan back?
I would say a 4th or a 5th.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very different.
I would say
I thought he was
6.
going to incriminate himself. I was like, oh no, I can't tell him.
I was waiting for it too. When you opened your mouth and like looked like you were gonna answer it, I was like, oh no.
The one downside of being on Guardians Twitter is I'm also unintentionally on Browns Twitter. The scary place.
Yeah, it's not fun, dude.
It's a
not.
very scary place.
However, every team in this room right now is 1-2.
That is true.
Go team.
And
Go team.
half the
We
NFL
ride.
is too.
With our powers combined, we should be able to get over 500 eventually.
Yeah.
There's
Maybe
an
not
anchor.
him.
There's an anchor over
Maybe
here,
not
buddy.
him, but us, maybe.
Why do you
How
have
about-
to yell every time you get excited?
I don't know.
How about the Browns and Cowboys just like
Yeah, we-
merge and they concoct their defense together and we just use the Cowboys offense and then we plug in Amari Cooper and Nick Chubb.
That works.
I wouldn't plug in
You
Nick
mean
I'm
Chubb.
in.
Cooper on the Cowboys?
I would what?
You mean Amari Cooper on the Cowboys?
All the idiots,
I can see it.
all the edits would go crazy, bro.
Ooh,
So that's such easy Photoshop, you know?
show me where the weight room's at. Sorry, my bad. That was on me, guys.
I'm trying to run a podcast, dude.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
ready
not-
for football?
I'm not. College football.
ad libs and your
Oh, wait till you see the video though. It's so good.
Please, do you want to rage about Bowling Green first?
Oh, please do. Let me get that.
There's just what can you say, man? We keep pissing away games. For
You're
the
not
same
good
kind of
enough.
mistakes.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, yo, you him.
Hey, my team's undefeated. Yeah, I think UF is undefeated, right? What are we 2-0?
I think so.
Alright.
Or no,
Coming
something
weekend
like
is
that.
Saturday.
Clayton is actively looking for a
That's
character.
crazy, Matt. I'm looking around for who asked, and I still can't find it. Wow.
Scoreboard.
Wild. What?
UF could beat BG.
Yeah,
You're a
daydreaming,
sociopath.
dude. I would love to
that
see
Bowling
it.
Green is the betting favorite to win the match.
What?
Toledo just beat. No.
But
No
but
way.
Toledo
What
also
do you mean?
lost.
Toledo just
Toledo
lost
lost
Kentucky
this week.
So did BG. What do you
Well, no, I
mean?
know.
Well, BG lost to a better opponent than Toledo.
We are 1-2,
And Toledo
and we
beat a better
realistically
opponent
should
than
be 1-2.
BG. We can do this math all day.
Well, I don't know. I've seen that for some reason Bowling Green's the betting favorite. It didn't make sense to me either, but it
Once
was
they
true.
bench Levi Gazaric, I'll agree with you.
We're 1-2, and we should be 1-2. Our strength of schedule has been great, obviously, so far, other than Fordham. And then we played 2 ranked teams, and we played at 2 out of the 4 biggest college football stadiums in the country. So
Hey, you got to tell Scott Leffler to get Florida State on the schedule.
yeah, seriously.
Wow, nothing.
Oh,
But it's little mistakes. Like, you know what I mean? Our defense played great. Offense
said
just could
play
not
music?
score in Aggie territory.
Sorry,
That
Clayton.
was
The Zoom thought that we were playing music.
We just got it like that.
Zoom was
No, you
dipping.
could've
But yeah,
cut
I
it.
agree.
I don't know.
I
if it's
think
adapted.
Bowling Green definitely played above expectations. They played well. I mean, like I understand like why you've been upset the last 2 weeks because like there is feasibly a way that they could have pulled it out. Also, I've seen some stuff about that field goal by Texas A&M. Like did you see?
Dude, it looked like on TV it didn't go in.
I was gonna say
it
that's
really-
kind
it
of
didn't.
hearing.
Gronkowski?
I didn't see
So
I
very
didn't-
similar.
I didn't see any other video of it on Twitter. I just watched it live. So I don't know. We missed a 28-yarder. We couldn't score once we got into Aggie territory the entire first half. Like, it was little things. The little things killed us again. And that's classic Scott Leffler football. So we got to beat Old Dominion this week, and then we start MAC play. So let's
Dude,
figure it out.
ODU, baby, the Sun Belt
Bro,
Conference.
starting at Fordham, going to Penn State and Texas A&M, and then dropping back down to Old Dominion is crazy.
Just you cannot play to the level of your competition there.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
biggest thing.
Exactly. You think if you would just handle business how you did in Penn State for the first 3.5, like 95% of the game, if you would just play like that against anyone in the MAC or even anyone else outside of that, you would mop the floor with them.
If we play like we did the first half of Penn State every game, we will win the MAC. We will not lose a MAC game if we can do that. But like I said, Scott Leffler's teams are wildly inconsistent and sometimes struggle to put together full games. So, like I said, this week is must win. We're realistically right where most people probably expected us to be. It was a close game. It's just irritating to be that close again against a ranked team and potentially get a program changing win and then lose on the doorstep. So, it is what it is.
It's tough, but like you said, you're basically right where you're supposed to be, and those games are still worth building confidence over. So, screw it.
Oh yeah, and superstar quarterback Connor Bazelak turned 24 yesterday too in his 6th year of college football.
Old man.
He has the 3rd most completions out of any FBS quarterback.
Insane.
That's wild.
That'd be something to be proud of up until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But now it's like you got to throw 8 total passes for 250 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But transitioning to the only football team that didn't make me want to run my head through a wall this week, Ohio State got her done against Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
That
You
was
got
a
to
fun
go.
game to go to. You can't really, and you guys who have been to games can agree with this. You don't really realize how big a stadium that seats 100,000 people is until you get in there. It was like, for lack of better words, it was big. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many people. And it was super fun.
Pretty sick.
I loved it.
I'll be
My
there in
brother and I said-
November.
What?
I'll
What
be
are we going to?
Nebraska.
That game's
Oh, that'll be a good one to go to
We talked
too.
about that last week.
yeah. That'll be good for sure.
Your weather won't be as good as Clayton's. Sorry.
No,
No, that would be a really good game to go to.
That's
Yeah.
true. Nebraska's been good this year.
Yeah.
It was hot as balls, dude. It was like our seats were like Carson and I sat in the student section, then our parents were in the shade. It was like 85 degrees outside, but there was not a cloud in the sky, and it was just not getting any breeze.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the same way for our games too, because our soccer games, because we had to go to the girls' game first because it was alumni day.
Oh,
Did
Whatever.
any alumni show up?
Welch and I were there. No,
Well-
there was like 8 of us actually. Grace and Zoe were both there from our class. Corinne and Evelyn showed up. Kirsten was there, obviously, because she coaches. And then one other guy that was Welch's age was there. Oh, and Hannah Rupke was there too. So there's a few of us.
That's good at least.
You saw both my cousins more than I have in the last year and a half.
That's crazy. I didn't know Hannah had a kid, so
Oh yeah.
she has another one on the way.
Oh yeah. Sure. I don't know.
Actually, I was waiting for Lou to be like, what?
I knew the first one. I didn't know the second one.
Yeah. Yep, she's a stay-at-home mom that has another kid on the way. That's what I learned from her little bio thing. So.
Well, she also married a guy who already had 2.
Really?
Pretty sure it's 4 total now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like,
Crazy.
That's a bit much, but sure.
Whatever floats your
She can
boat.
be
hey,
stay-at-home
bro.
mom. Good for her.
Just
I
wait for
guess.
the teen years where the two that technically aren't her, they're gonna start pulling the card. You know,
Wait,
yeah,
no, that's
the
not.
other way around.
Hold on. There you go.
Boogie woogie woogie.
I'm gonna read through some of the notable college football scores. So we got Michigan squeaked by beating USC. I don't know if you guys watched that game, but that was a good one.
I did. It was really good. I was at work, and there were literally more people sitting up in like the second deck area watching the Michigan game than were actually watching the game.
I believe that.
It was basically just, oh yeah, pay $12 and you can watch the Michigan game.
Deal. Well, not really. I'm not driving
Illinois-
to Toledo to watch any of it.
I wouldn't pay money to watch Michigan. Period.
Illinois beat Nebraska in OT on Friday.
At the shoot.
Illinois beat Nebraska.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Not on
Dude,
the
what
party.
was the game we were? Wasn't that Saturday night? it
No.
was Friday
Friday
night.
night.
It was a Friday
Yeah, I
night.
was working. Yeah, definitely.
Utah beat Oklahoma State 22-19. Kent State only lost to Penn State 56-0, so that could have been way worse.
Only.
Tennessee beat Oklahoma 25-15. Arch Manning got his first career start, and they beat ULM 51-3. And then biggest upset of the week, I would say, is BYU kind of stomped Kansas State into the ground 38-9.
Yeah, because Kansas State was like
You're
13, maybe.
you're forgetting one.
Who am I forgetting?
JMU beating North Carolina 70.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot
Yeah, that
about
game
that.
was scored crazy.
70-20 or 70-50. Was that it?
Yeah, that was the final.
120 points in a college game is insane.
Insane. Yeah.
With no overtimes.
Halftime was 53 to like 7 or 20, maybe 14.
I think it was 21. 53-21, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like
On
that.
the golf course, and I said, "Oh my god, 100-point watch much." I was just impressed. No one on ESPN was like JMU 53-point first half, and I'm like, I had to find it myself just randomly.
ESPN doesn't care about JMU, unfortunately. They should, but
They should. They were good last year.
I know I agree. They definitely should. It's still
Like a dark horse, maybe make the
Going for that-
playoffs if they go and
Going
beat
for
it.
that top 25, man.
dude. I did see that 2 of the last 5 undefeated group of 5 teams are Army and Navy.
Heck yeah, brother.
Imagine Army and Navy
America.
down to the wire for that group of 5 spots. The only undefeated team
For
left.
college football playoff spot.
Yeah.
The best part is if they got in, they would get their ass whooped.
Dude, imagine Navy against 5 seed Notre Dame. What?
That might actually be a game.
That depends on what Notre Dame team shows.
Yeah.
up.
Well, it's
Someone who puts up 20, or it's just gonna be a field goal game of just, or you kick a field goal.
they're gonna roll
Now,
the
I'll
football.
kick a field goal.
Oh, never mind. It's a season.
Oh, yeah, I got a little confused there.
I had something else looking at
Baseball.
Shout out to the United States women's golf team playing against Europe right now. Dominating, I think. I just know Nelly Corda's insane. And she's having a blast while she does it. So shout out to her.
You can talk about the guards making the playoffs or guaranteeing. I'm going to talk about the Reds quick.
Nah, shout out to the Cardinals for letting the Guardians have a celebration on their field.
I agree.
I just thought it was cool. They put up the screen.
Yeah, Leo, go ahead.
Yeah.
Classy.
A little bit.
The Reds have part ways with David Bell after 6 seasons. He went 409 and 456 with 0 playoff appearances.
Ooh.
It was tough.
I think we should have probably fired Nick Kroll as well, but Nick Kroll during the press conference just goes, "We need to be better, and we plan on it." I'm like, yeah, sure, I hope so, because our window's closing in the next 4 years when everyone's going to need to be paid.
Well, you're retaining your pitching coach at least. That's the guy that matters. That's
What's
the guy
his face?
Derek Johnson.
Derek Johnson.
That's the guy that fixed Sonny Gray. Technically, I guess, fixed Trevor Bauer, who won a Cy Young under him. Made Hunter Green go.
Yeah, I would say technically helped out Hunter Green and Lodolo. But yeah, all of our pitchers are dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're already focusing on next year, though. Focus on next year.
Like you say already. There's like 5 games left in the season.
You still play the Guards too, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Tuesday, Wednesday.
I hope we beat you so
Doesn't
we
matter.
can have something to smile about.
You guys
Ohio Cup.
can. You guys can dunk on the Pirates. So
Aren't
on
we
the weekend,
tied?
leave us alone. Yeah.
It's
we
1-1 to
split.
1. Yeah, so just let me have that, please. Thank you.
Good luck, kid.
No.
Where's it at? Is it in Cleveland?
It's in Cleveland, yeah.
Oh, dude, all we're gonna do is hit in that wind tunnel, and then you guys are gonna close it, and it's gonna be a fly out, and then J Ram's gonna come up, and it's gonna be a home run.
Dude,
Yeah, they gotta get him to 50 or 40 somehow.
Jose's chasing the quietest 40-40 season ever.
Yeah, you would just be like,
Where's he
Marlins.
at?
37-40 is what he said. He needs 3 more homers.
Hey, as long as you're like the Marlins manager, you just can't intentionally walk a guy like that. You gotta try and get him out. You
The
gotta
Tigers intentionally walked
No, you
him 3 times in 1 game.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I understand it, but at the same point, I'm like, you're bad enough. You might as well just let it happen anyway. So
Yeah. You might as well throw him a meatball.
yeah, you might as well.
That was fun.
You're like 5th option pitcher. Hey, try and get him out there. Hit it 80 pitches through 5 innings. Are you sure? Are you
Wait.
sure about that?
Leo, you know your next manager should be if he retires.
He's gonna say Joey Votto, isn't he?
Couldn't even tell you.
He's gonna say Joey Votto.
I was going to say Austin Hedges.
Yeah, you're a moron next.
At least mine was entertaining.
They'll probably resign Austin
I'm gonna
Hedges.
block his phone number until after Wednesday because he's being a mega bitch.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Bro's
Sound like the
been
Transformer
messing
here.
with the couch the
I know.
entire half the podcast.
This half, yeah.
But yeah, the Guards clinched last Thursday against the Twins. I guess it is last Thursday. Today's Monday. It's a new week. Clinched last Thursday on a walk-off double by Andres Jimenez.
So they clinched on somebody else.
Well, they clinched a playoff spot. Then they clinched the division Saturday when the Royals lost.
Oh, let me squeeze right past you there.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's crazy.
But you know, we're the playoffs, so I'm really happy with how the season went. I'm more intrigued though by the fact that the Twins have lost, I think, 22 of their last 32.
Yeah.
And are now currently out of the playoffs because the hottest team in the league, Detroit Tigers, have snuck their way into the playoffs and then proceeded to call it the best pitching prospect in all of baseball for tomorrow's game. So
You sent me their tweet, didn't you? You're like, excuse me, I'm just kidding. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, let me squeeze right past you there.
yeah, the Tigers are now tied with the Royals for the second wild card spot.
It's wild.
Yeah.
What a race for the end.
And Jackson Jobe was going to come out of the bullpen and just demolish the Rays and White Sox. I would know in the next 6 days.
Are the Reds last in the Central?
No,
No.
we got Pittsburgh still.
Yeah, Pirates are.
Thank God.
But yeah, I'm really happy with the fact that the AL Central's been good. The White Sox
Yeah, no.
need the White Sox need one more loss to break their record. They tied it the other day.
Do it
I
on
think they'll
purpose.
figure it out.
Actually, they won't even need to do it on purpose because it's just
Yeah,
just
no, it just
tradition at
happens.
this
Yeah.
point.
It's just one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, like the AL Central has 4 teams with a over 500 record. So surely they're the best division in the league, right? The White Sox.
Get it down, brother.
Angering, brother.
Shout out to the St. Louis Cardinals for breaking their 18-year streak of having at least 3 million fans in the stadium.
Lower? Or you mean they broke it?
Yep. We've had at least 3 million fans every year until this year.
Oh,
But Busch
okay.
was so
they're
empty.
lower. Okay. I thought you meant
We
Yeah,
still
like, they
we still got to
continue
like
still break it
2.8.
regardless.
Nope.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing earlier in the season that somebody was like, for the first time in X amount of years, the Cardinals have less than 40,000 at the game.
I bet you
They-
$1 million we've never broke 3 million in a year.
Yeah, maybe not.
A lot of
But,
our
like,
weekday games are
The
like,
Knights kind of popping.
sorry, in our era.
All right,
All
well,
right, fair enough.
In the 20-some years that we are alive.
No, somebody posted a video. I remember. I think I might have retweeted it, but they put the you know how they'll put the attendance up. They'll put like 4 options and
Yeah.
slowly they'll disappear till you get to the one, and it said 38,700 people, and the person panned around the stadium, and there was probably 12,000 people in the stadium. He's like, I think we're fluffing our numbers a little bit here.
you can tell this is paid attendance and not stranded.
I was going to say, that's
Yeah.
definitely just how many tickets you sold.
Yeah, it's season tickets and whatever crap.
Yeah.
Whatever tickets they gave away.
Exactly.
So
All right. Well,
Brutal year.
actually, speaking of the Cardinals, we can close one of the season-long hot takes because Sonny Gray got hurt to end this season.
he didn't get hurt. He got shut down.
He got hurt. Same difference.
Goodbye.
Actually, he's your team leader in ERA with a 3.84.
Well, he should be, first of all.
Well, there
But
is
yes,
that.
you win. He did not get a 4.5 ERA.
What a guy.
He was no like 2 ERA
Good guy.
like
That's
Paul
good.
Skeens, but
Solid.
he was good.
Solid.
No, he was good.
Yeah,
He was very good.
solid.
Kyle Gibson was actually not bad.
No Cy Young winner, but a good. Not, yeah, I give him ace because if he had help, he would have been
Yeah.
amazing. So yeah,
Kyle Gibson with a 4.1 is actually
Wasn't
pretty
it
solid.
Most
I'll
days
say
he
that
pitched, it just wasn't any run support.
that was most of our team. But yeah,
That was kind of how it was for Hunter Green last year. He would throw very good, and then
actually, I think usually it
nine,
was
just-
Miles Michaelis for us that never got any runs support.
Matt,
Dude,
do
he
you guys,
diced us the other night.
do you guys trade your big names off this season?
No, they won't do anything.
Goldschmidt's a free agent.
they'll keep him till
Oh, okay.
retired.
Goldschmidt's coming back. Carpenter wants to come back.
Is Brandon
they're all coming back.
Is Brandon Crawford coming back?
No, they already released him.
Ah,
I think Arnott was the only
I
one of those guys that sticks because Yagawadi wants to come back. He's also 37, and the Cardinals really got to think about this.
No, they'll still bring him back.
that's a
You
damn
think?
shame.
Even with all
they
the
bring-
guys they got,
They bring
guys
everyone
got
back.
AAA?
We don't do anything.
Oh, that's fair. Hey, so JC's out though. He's looked good.
True. So JC was good. Wynn was good.
I really like Mason Wood.
Walker was decent towards the end.
Is he an okay defender in the outfield?
Jordan Walker? Absolutely not.
Play
Awful,
up for me.
awful defender. No, he's a trained third baseman. He's
Yeah,
originally a third baseman.
yeah. Go hide him at the other corner. Brandon
Yeah.
Freeman moved to third base once.
He's got bad depth perception.
Yeah, he actually can't read a ball.
So that's
Relatable.
why they put him at third base, because you can't read a ball at third base. You're just like, she's got to be all natural.
No, they just moved him away because they knew we had Nolan Arenado.
Yeah.
That too.
I guess.
Some guys.
Was that podcast?
Yes.
Biggest
have anything
podcast. Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
Shout out to Helsley and Clase for both being insane closers this entire year.
Yeah, it's true. Helsley put us to bed back-to-back nights.
To take the lead back too
Yeah.
on most saves. But they're both closing in on 50, I think.
And shout out to the crew. They held on despite a scare. They did
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on to a 4-3 victory this week.
Orlando City, baby.
Campionis Cup on Wednesday.
Let's get her done.
Get no
This has been Hot Take Sports. What episode are we on? 156?
155.
55.
55. Got a little ahead of myself. This has been Hot Take Sports episode 155. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us your best hot take. Use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase. It's football season. Playoff baseball is right around the corner. NASCAR is still in full swing. Code HTS,
Off-season,
$20
preseason.
off of your first purchase. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.